Just firing up my tablet. Got my coffee. There goes the ad, so I think it's starting. There we go. You'll have to let me know how the lighting is. Come on, comments, show up on the tablet. Why is it not showing my comments? Okay, I'm gonna go back out and go back in. Yeah, I don't want to see all this crap at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna close all. Sorry, guys. Go back in. Because I can't see the comments on my phone because I'm filming at a different angle tonight. I thought, there we go. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Wendy. That's better. Now I can see comments. So I thought I would decorate some eyes because, I don't know how many I'll get done tonight. I have no idea. Oh, that one's good. No. That one's got no protective film. Definitely don't want to decorate them without the protective film. So I thought maybe I would just paint some safety eyes and then maybe do some with resin. The paint looks nice, but the only thing is it takes a long time for the paint to dry. Weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because my tablet's old or what's going on here. I don't know. Okay. I don't even know how many people are here. It's not showing me. Oh, I guess 10. I guess there's 10 people here. Okay. All right, I guess we'll just get started. I'm going to take my rings off because I don't need to get them all full of mess. I got some paper towel. I got some wet wipes. Hello, Lisa. I've got mica powders, glitter. I've got paint. I've got resin. I've got more glitter. So I got lots and lots and lots of supplies. And I'm just going to decorate 25 millimeter safety eyes. That's the size I use the most of. And I still have some painted eyes of the eyes that are not offset, and I've been tending to use these more, so we're going to decorate some of these. Hello, Jane. Okay. So maybe I'll start off with painting a few safety eyes. Okay. And painting is messy too, but so is resin and glitter. All right, let's see. I just have all my brushes in a little container off to the side. It's been a while since I painted safety eyes. And it seems to me like this paint is really, really thick. Let's just get started. I think I'm just gonna dip my paintbrush right in the bottle. I have a little palette somewhere, but who knows where that is. Yeah. Here. I'm just gonna scoop some out, put it on my paper towel. Do it that way. And I might have to do like a coat, let it dry, and then go back in and do another coat. And do this in layers. I think that's why I like the resin so much, because it's quicker and you get your results faster too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this in layers. Yep. So I'm just gonna put them off to the side and give it a little bit, and then bring them back and do another coat. Hello, Karen. Hi, Paula. Hello, Robin. I'm gonna have to switch my channel name to Cranky Crocheter, because man, I've been some cranky lately. It's like I have less than a month to my Christmas market now, and work just won't stop asking me to work late. Like I'm getting really cranky about it, but I worked extra hours yesterday, and now I don't have to, but see, I feel bad when I say no, like, but they know I only want 20 hours a week. So I'm working extra hours tomorrow, which takes away from stuff that I want to do for my markets. Like, I'm really glad I booked a week off in November, because that's the only way I'm going to get stuff done. It's the only way. Okay. So I'm just gonna, because I don't want to do too many of the same color. So I'm just gonna it's a pretty purple. Oh, I'm so cranky, Robin. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, oh, it's like, you know what? I can't wait until I don't have to work at a grocery store anymore. Ooh, this stuff is really thick. Like, really, really thick. Okay, maybe we won't do the purple. That's way too thick. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's do, what other colors we got here? Oh, let's do some gold. That's a little better. Well, pretty much anybody who shows up as a good worker nowadays, I just gotta stop caring so much. That's my problem. I care too much. I gotta stop caring. But I'm kind of old school when it comes to working. Like I find these kids, they want to be on their phone all the time. Like, if you can't go 2 hours without gawking at your phone, like, but that's just the way the generation is nowadays, right? Like, I don't know. I'm glad I grew up in the era that I did, because we got to play outside, and like I feel like I had a really good childhood. I don't know. You know, one parent could stay home and raise the kids while the other parent worked. You can't do that now because everything's so expensive, right? So it's crazy. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a thin layer, let it dry, and then I'll come back and do another layer. I don't know if I'll get the second layer done tonight, but yes, I drank from the hose. We all did. We all drank from the garden hose when we were kids. There's a TikTok about a woman replying to somebody who asked that question. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I just find kids are coddled too much nowadays. Like, you can't spank them, you can't do nothing. My mother spanked me. I turned out okay. So we have a pretty green glitter. Yeah, we all drank from the hose. I don't even care if I get a little bit of... Why is this so thick? Like, look at that. I wonder if I can just spread it on the eyes with the popsicle stick. Let me try that. This is so thick that I don't know. Probably why I don't paint my safety eyes much. Because it's like, it's really hard to get on there and spread it around without making a mess. Like, yeah. So I was chatting with Robin. It's not glitter glue. It's actually glitter paint. It's in the paint aisle. I got this at Michael's, but it's so thick. Like, it's really, really hard to get on. Like, I am making a huge mess. So I'm just putting it on, and I'm just kind of moving it around a little bit. I don't know if I'll do a second coat to these ones. I might just let this dry and then come back in with like a black paint and just do a layer of black on top of the green. But it's really hard to get on. Like, I'm struggling. Like, I'm making a total mess. I'm getting it all over the posts. Yeah. So I will be ranting in my Sundays video because I'm cranky again. So all from Jade. She posted a reel on Instagram of these baby dragons coming out of a 3D printed egg. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to make those. So I looked online for the eggs. They are super expensive. Like, to buy one egg is like $17, and then to ship it was $34. I'm sorry. I'm not paying almost $50 for one 3D printed egg. So I actually sourced somebody local to me to make these eggs, and I ordered 15 of them to start. Cool. No problem. It is what it is. I'll have to, like, they're not going to be cheap. These dragon and eggs are not going to be cheap to buy, but it's a unique item, I think. So, place the order, paid her the money. And so then I go online to buy the pattern. I buy the pattern. And I don't realize it's in UK terms. So I start making the dragon head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my dragon is not looking good at all. Of course, I don't know that double crochet is single crochet in UK terms. So when I find this out, she has the conversion chart at the very, very bottom of the crochet pattern. Now, wouldn't you think you would have that at the top of the pattern? Just saying. Anyway, I made the head. Dave had to get the safety eyes out for me so I could at least salvage the plastic part of the eyes. The backs are ruined, but yeah, so then I do the head. It's much better. It's really tiny, but it's much better. And then I go to make the body, and it's 4 single crochets in the magic ring for like 16 rounds. Well, you know how I am with 4 single crochets in the magic ring, my big old fat man hands. I will not be making any more of these dragons, I don't think, unless I can tweak it somehow to do 5 single crochets in the ring. And his tail will be a little bit fatter. I don't know. And then you have to make the horns out of DK weight. I'm like, I don't like that idea either. So I might just be trying bobble stitches in the head for the horns. But like when I went to buy the pattern, 1,700 people had this dragon pattern in their cart. And I'm like, oh, if you only knew the road that you were going down with this dragon. So I'm going to finish the one I started in Perfect Chunky. And if there's enough room in these eggs when I get them to do the dragon and Michael's, I'll try one in Michael's, but I might be looking for a new baby dragon pattern. I don't care how cute they are. This dragon to me is not market friendly at all. Exactly, Carla. Top of, like, seriously, why would you put a conversion chart at the bottom? I just don't get it. Anyway, Robin heard my wrath earlier. And I showed her a picture of my head. The first one I did. It was atrocious. Hi, Laura. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now I think this is silver. Let's see how thick this one is. No, because I want to make some more snakes. And these are the eyes that I use, so I want to have some ready to go. So I'm not stopping to decorate eyes. So I'm like, well, I'm going to decorate some eyes tonight during my live. Oh, I'm going to say how I feel about this pattern because people need to know. And again, it's just my opinion. But if I don't like a pattern or if it doesn't work for me, I'm going to be truthful and honest and tell people how I really feel. I don't care how much backlash I get. Put your conversion at the top of the pattern, okay? Okay? Okay, this is like, needs to be mixed up or something. Okay. Because all the glitter has settled to the bottom. Okay. I don't like this one. We're not using this one. We're going to try something different. My attention span is like so, like, not good. Not good at all. Hello, Natalie. I'm ranting again. I'm ranting again. Crochet by Jenna has a no-sew dragon pattern. I'm gonna finish the dragon in Perfect Chunky. I'm gonna battle through and finish it. And but I think I'm gonna look for something else. because to me it's not market friendly, and I'm making these for markets. If I'm investing in these 3D printed eggs, I need a dragon that I can like bust out quickly because I have to cover the cost of these eggs, right? And they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Okay, so let's try something different. Okay, because honestly, I'm not a fan of the paint. I mean, it's really pretty, but no, it's too messy, it's too thick. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. Okay. So let's put the paint aside. And I'm going to just put this on the floor beside me for now. Is the lighting okay? I can turn my light up a little bit more. How's that? Oh, Mary, my cranky pants are so tight. Like, I'm gonna have to buy more looser pants next time I go shopping. I don't know. I'm just cranky because work won't leave me alone. Like, just, I don't want to work 30 hours a week. Like, how many times am I gonna say it? But again, I know what it's like to work short-staffed. It sucks. But so I just have these little cups that I got at my local hardware store. So let's try, because I think this will be the same effect as the glittered paint, but this is going to be, I think, a little bit, well, because I can put resin in my cup, right? Let's do that first. Put resin in my cup. I'm going to have to order some more resin. And then I have this really pretty creamsicle glitter that I got at my local vinyl store, I guess. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in. And then I'm gonna mix it around. I think fine glitter would look really nice with this too. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more resin. Because I can always go in afterwards with just the mica pattern, do another layer if there's any gaps in my glitter. Like, they asked me to stay late yesterday, and I stayed 2 hours late. I said, but I'm not staying late tomorrow. So today was fine, but then somebody called in tomorrow, and they're like, can you come in early? And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Really? Okay, this is messy, you guys, but I really like how the resin and glitter looks. And I'll try to keep my fingers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And the thing about the resin and the glitter is I can cure this in my lamp. And then if I want to use it right away, I can use it right away. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my lamp. And I usually leave it in my lamp for like 3 minutes. Around 3 minutes. Yep. Like, I'm so glad I booked a week off work. I am not answering my phone. Nope. And see, that's the problem with cell phones. Like you're too accessible to everybody all the time. Like, pay me more money. You want me to work more hours? Pay me more money. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. So the glitter that I'm using for these eyes, I bought at a Halifax store. It's a vinyl shop. And then the resin I got this on Amazon, and it's JD Diction. And the lamp I got years and years ago off of Wish. So the fact that it works as well as it does is pretty amazing, because I don't think a lot of the products that you get on Wish are very, I don't know, reliable maybe, but it did have good reviews, so that's kind of why I bought it. So let's put that under the lamp. Okay, while that's curing, let's do another color. And let's do fine glitter. I got some fine glitter here. I got these at Michael's. What color do I want to do? Silver. Oh, so I bought I don't know if you've seen on Instagram, but All From Jade put out a reel of a dragon coming out of 3D printed eggs. And I bought the dragon pattern, and my opinion, it's horrible. I don't like it at all. I'm sure I will get lots of backlash on that when I do my video on Sunday, but I don't care. She put the UK conversion at the very bottom of the pattern, so I started the head in double crochet instead of single crocheted. So yeah, it will be in my future video. I haven't filmed any of it yet. I haven't even finished the dragon. I only got the head done and the ears. But yeah, I'm making one dragon and that's it. That's it. Oops. Oh, you didn't see the reel? Okay. I think Mimi makes keepsakes. She bought the dragon and her husband 3D printed some eggs, so it's on her channel as well. So that's just resin mixed with some silver glitter. And again, I think it's the same effect as the glitter paint, but you can throw this under your lamp and cure it. So there's no, like, waiting for it to dry, but it is messy. Like, super messy. And I have big old fat man hands, which don't help. I mean, as long as I don't get the resin dripping down the front of the eye, then I'm doing okay. But again, I think this is going to look just as good as the paint, but you don't have to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to put this one under. But I think I like to make a bunch of them at once, like take a couple hours and just pump out some eyes. and do that because it is time consuming. Like I made some snakes last night, and I made a snake that has stripes in it. So I came down and I made a pair of eyes because I wanted the eyes to match the stripes in the snake, and it turned out really cool. I love it, but I don't want to have to like make my eyes for every project. Like I want to make a bunch of eyes and then I have them on hand. But yeah, I think the resin is easier, quicker. And I think I'm just so grumpy from the dragon and work that I didn't think I would be able to concentrate like crocheting tonight, so I thought this would be a little less, I don't know. I thought it would just be easier to do something like this tonight, so that's what I decided to do. Well, the 3D printed eggs, they kind of mimic the eggs from Game of Thrones. So they have like the scales on the outside of the eggs. So I think they would be good for dragons or dinosaurs, but I think for chicks or anything or ducks, you would want like just like a plain egg with like no dimension to it. I will find another dragon pattern. I'm not worried. Like I'm sure there's tons of baby dragon patterns out there. I just want one that's going to be quicker and easier to make because I don't know. And maybe I just have to make a couple of them before I get faster. But I was just annoyed with the conversion chart being at the very end of the pattern, and I made the head totally wrong, right? So okay, so this time, let's see, what other glitters do I have here? Oh, I've done this before. This is really cool. This is rainbow flakes. And what I do for these is I need my toothpicks. I put a little bit of resin on the eye. Well, I should probably open this first. So it's like tin foil in a bunch of different colors. So I just put a little bit of resin on the eyes, and I take a toothpick and I just move it all around the eye. Like I cover the whole like base of the eye. And then because there's a little bit of resin on my toothpick, I just pick out some flakes and I pick out different colors. And I see, look how big that one is. So I will break it up. And pick different colors and overlap, smush it all around. And this is really pretty. Let's get there's a bright red. Let's get a gold piece. Oh, there's green in there too. And you don't have to cover the whole eye because we can go on top of this with mica powder in like a totally different color. So if you leave gaps, that's kind of cool too. Like, So then I will put that in the lamp as well. These ones are probably done. And just like alternate. You love this demo? Awesome. I thought, let's do something different. Let's do something different. Okay. And I've been on this same bottle for quite a while, so the resin does go a long way. See, I think this would be good for like a dragon. All these pretty different colors. Okay, let's get another piece. I want a gold piece. Gold. Come on. There we go. I didn't put too much over here because that's where the black pupil is, so you're not going to see behind that anyway. Okay. Put that one in. Now these are the peach ones I did earlier. I don't know how well you can see, but there's like gaps between the glitter. So now I'm going to want to take some mica powder, and I can do like a totally different color, or I can do like just like a darker coral color. Let's go with darker, like something like that. I cut the head up. Dave got the eyes out. Like there's no salvaging this head at all. No. So this is how I like to layer on top of my glitter. Because again, I can just cure it in my lamp, then it's good to go. And you don't need much powder at all for this. I just put a little bit in. I think a darker color would look nice. Yeah. Well, if I had to do it over again, I would not buy the glitter paint because it's too messy. Like, it's just, for me, it's too messy. It takes hours to dry. Like, I mean, if those are dry enough to the touch, I might just go over it with resin and cure them. But, like, I'd have to have a lot of time on my hands to use the paint. But I actually like this method. Because any gaps in your glitter, it's going to show through with this really pretty copper color. Oops. I'm sorry if my hands are getting in the way, but I'm focusing, trying not to get resin dripping down the sides. But I think this is going to look way cool. And you want to get it in your lamp fairly quickly so it doesn't like drip down the sides. Oops. Okay. Oh, this is going to look so good. So good. Okay. Okay, get that one in. And now these ones can come out. And this was just the silver glitter. And there's a few little gaps in that one as well. So, oops. So you could just do like a layer of paint on top, but you know what? I don't like to waste my resin, so I'm gonna go over it with this pretty copper color. Why not? And where I'm making snakes, I can pick the yarn to match the eyes instead of the other way around. But this is just a filler for the gaps in your glitter. And I like the popsicle sticks. I find that's what works best for me. So for this snake, I might do like, I don't know, a gray snake with copper stripes or something. I think that would look really cool. Put that back in, this one here. You could try that, Carla. I don't see why. I don't see why that wouldn't work either. I mean, if the glue is, I would do a glue that dries clear. I don't see why that wouldn't work at all. You know, I have a bunch of bottles of stickles up there. Maybe I'll decorate the next set of eyes with my stickles, which is a glitter glue, right? It's not like I'm using it for card making anymore, so why not? See, that the possibilities are endless with this, right? I mean, you could do two different colors on the backs of your eyes. Like you could do blotches of red and then blotches of another color, and like you can do so much. Okay, so these ones are probably done enough now. So that's what that's looking like. So what color would look good in behind that? That red color would look good behind these. Maybe maybe like a teal. Do I have a teal? Let's see. Ooh, there's a pretty. Let's do this color. Okay. Yeah, I like negative space too, and then you can fill it with something different. This is kind of like a greeny teal, and there's greeny teal in the flakes, so let's do that. Okay. I knew this was going to be messy. I need another popsicle stick. You don't even have to use glitter. You could just use the mica powder if you want. But I don't put a thick layer on the backs. Maybe the next one I'll make 2 different colors and kind of mix them. See what that looks like. But I try to get the layer over all of the surface because sometimes glitter can be rough and you don't want that like ruining your yarn. Well, I'm drawn to this color because it kind of looks like a turquoise, right? Turquoise is my favorite color, so. Let's see, the resin mixed with the flakes made that really, really, really hard. And it's kind of jagged, so I find putting this on top kind of seals that all in. I might have to mix a little bit more. Let's see if I can scrape some more out of here. Oh, I think we're good. And that can go under. Okay, I'm just going to leave those in there for a minute. I need a baby wipe. My hands are getting kind of... Yeah, you can do the face at the end. You don't have to do it when it's open. I find sometimes it's easier to do the details after it's been crocheted. So let's see if this paint, oh, it's still wet. So I'm probably gonna have to leave that sit overnight before I put another layer on, but I'm probably just gonna cover it with a mica powder mixture and probably just seal it. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the paint. It's thick. It's hard to spread on. Yeah, not my favorite. Okay, so pick 2 colors and we'll make a set of eyes with just the mica powder and the resin. So pick 2 colors that you think will go well together. Yeah, I have lots of 30 millimeter. I don't reach for 30 millimeter very much anymore. 25 is my go-to. And if I need 28 millimeters, I just do 30. I don't buy a bunch of different sizes. Yellow and green. Okay. So I need 2 more. Well, okay, let's get 2 more cups. Okay, yellow and green. There's a green. It's kind of like a mint green. And there's a, I don't think I have yellow, but I have a gold. What about those 2 colors? Okay, so let's do green first. Okay, let's do the green first. Because I'm gonna add the green, put it in the lamp, let that cure, and then come back in with the yellow. I mean, I've tried mixing the colored mica and then adding glitter. It doesn't work. You don't see the glitter through the colored mica powder. Oops. And if you want it like a little bit darker green, you could just add like a different color. I just find that's really minty, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Just to tone it down a little bit. Okay. I'm thinking some of these eyes are probably done. Which ones did I put in first? These ones. Okay. So let's take a look at these ones. So this is the coral glitter with the coral glitter with the dark colored mica powder. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Can you see that? I wish I had, here, let me try this. I have a piece of styrofoam here. Let me see if I can push them in the styrofoam. Is that better? They turned out good, eh? It looks so much better in person. I wish you guys could see how much my lighting's really bad down here. But that's the coral glitter with the dark coral mica powder. Okay. I just don't want these eyes to get scratched, but I'll just move them over there. Okay, let's see. I think some of these other ones are ready. So this was the silver glitter with the same mica powder background. And this kind of looks kind of cool too. The coral background is very, very subtle. It's very subtle. But that looks really cool too. So that's gonna look so good on a snake. Okay, I'm just gonna put my protective coverings back on top of them because I don't know when I'll get around to using these eyes, and I don't want them to get scratched. So I keep the protective coverings. Okay, this set's probably ready too. Nope. That can go back in. Okay. So, I have another set of eyes. So, I'm just gonna, and I want to try to make them, you know, the same, right? Like maybe put so I'm just dropping some randomly around. You really don't know what it's going to look like until it comes out, but they're not going to be exactly the same, but try to get it close, right? Oops. But there's lots of people that make and sell eyes that, oh, they're so good at it. So that's just going to have to go under there for a second or two. Well, 2 minutes. And then my flakes, I'm just going to put those back in. But the rainbow flakes are really, really nice. Yeah, for Shannon's dragons, I use 30 millimeters on those. For sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna check the other eyes and see if they're done yet. Okay, I think those are good now. Okay. I mean, I might put them back in, but I think they're cured enough that I can show you. So these were the rainbow flakes with the green mica powder background. Now I got more red. I got more red flakes on this side than this side, but it's fine. It's handmade. 30's not too big, Robin. Hi, Bonnie. 30 is not too big. So there's the eyes with the rainbow flakes. Yeah. Definitely got too much red in this eye versus this eye, but they're handmade. I'm just going to put these ones back in. I find the darker the color, the longer it takes to cure. It's messy. It's a messy process. Robin, they're not too big. Trust me. But I like big eyes and I cannot lie. Brenda's missing all the fun tonight. Or she could have commented earlier and I might have totally missed it. I had my head down a lot. Okay, so while those are in the lamp, I'm going to mix the yellow. Oops. And it does not have the colors on here. I got this pack at Michael's. It was a glitter pack and a mica powder pack. But you only need a little bit. There's Miss Brenda. Were you like listening the whole time and just being quiet? Or did you say hello earlier and I totally ignored you? Or she just knew I was cranky and didn't want to come in. I'm working late tomorrow, Brenda. Ugh. Oh, you said hello earlier. I'm sorry. I totally missed you. Totally missed you. I don't even want to finish that dragon. It's so horrible. Isn't that terrible of me? Okay, so now I'm just going to go where I didn't put the green. I'm going to go in with the yellow. Actually, I'm going to cover the whole eye because it's cured. The green will stay where it is. It's easier to apply it this way anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I think I might have to look for another baby, a baby dragon pattern, because that one and me is not getting along. We're not getting along. The adoption process is not working for me. But I will finish it. I will finish the dragon but I probably won't do any more. We're going to have to go for coffee, Brenda. If you're up to it. If you're up to it. Okay. So these are going to go under my lamp for 2 minutes. And cheesecake. Ooh! Yeah, let's do cheesecake. I'm down for some cheesecake. When? That's a good question. Yeah, not tomorrow because I'm 11 to 5. I think Friday I'm 9 to 1. If you want to do like Friday afternoon. Oh, I was going to call you Mimi. Marsha. Oh my gosh. Why would you have the conversion at the bottom of the pattern is what I would like to know. Anyway, I'm working on the body and the 4 single crochets for 15 rounds. I'm not digging. I'm not digging it. I don't do well with 4 single crochets in the round. Not with my big old fat hands. Okay, cheesecake. Friday afternoon sounds wonderful. And I'm not working late. Nope. I don't know. I'll finish the dragon, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do any more. Oh my gosh, it's after 8 already? So I have 3 pairs of eyes here with paint on them. They're still wet, so I'm gonna have to finish those off tomorrow. I'll just I'm gonna put mica powder on the back of them and just do that. Oops. Not here what, Robin? What do you mean? You're working on Oak and Marlowe's new Wilder the Fox? Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, not where... Yes, it's 7 where you are, Robin. Oh, I haven't even, like, touched my coffee. Hello, Nick. Oh, if you came in earlier and I didn't say hello, I'm sorry. When I'm playing with eyes, I get distracted. I'm not used to having the camera at like this angle either. Chubby dragon pattern. Well, see, I bought some 3D printed eggs. I haven't gotten them yet. So I bought a dragon pattern. I'm making one in Parfait Chunky to see if the sizing works or not. If the Parfait Chunky dragon's too small, I can maybe go up to the Michael's yarn, which I might find a little bit easier to work with. But I think I'm going to do 5 single crochets in the round for the tail because I can't do 4. I can't do 4. I only have eyes for the eyes. Yep. Okay. I think these are pretty much done. So these are the green and yellow. I wish my lighting was better down here. Oh, these look pretty cool. I'm digging these eyes. These are going to be cool on a snake. Okay, you ready? Can you see that? So you don't have to use glitter. You don't have to use glitter. But I think they turned out pretty good. Pretty cool. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. Yeah, these are going to look so good on the snake. And I don't even know what color. Maybe a honey mustard snake with black stripes. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, looks good. So, endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Okay. I think these ones are done now too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely got more red flakes on one eye than the other, but that's okay. If it bothers me that much, I'll just make another set. And I'll make another set. So, yeah. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 eyes done with the different resin techniques. And 3 painted eyes that need to be finished tomorrow because the paint is still wet. Paint is still wet. So I can't do anything with these until tomorrow. But there's the green ones. There's the gold. So I'll probably just go in with a gold mica powder and fill that whole back for those. And then these, I think, this almost has a couple of different colors in it. So I'm not sure what color I'll put in the background for that. I might do another layer of paint because that's pretty sparse. Yeah, I think those are going to look good on Snake. So yeah, the painted eyes I'll have to finish off tomorrow, but the resin eyes turned out pretty cool. I think these ones are my favorite though. These ones. I think those are my favorite. Black would show up on any of these. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I kind of want to make a snake. I'm going to make a snake. I'll make a snake tomorrow with these. But yeah, I got to go watch my hockey game and try to finish that dragon without too many more curse words. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. No, I'm trying not to buy any more yarn this year. No more eyes this year. It's actually been a while since I bought yarn, so that's good. But I just spent some money on some 3D printed eggs, so yeah. But we are still into October. There's still a ways to go. But yeah. Oops, I gotta clean my brush out too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Chat later, Brenda. All right. All right. I'm gonna say goodbye. And I'll wait and take a thumbnail picture tomorrow when all the eyes are like finished. Because my lighting down here is so bad anyway, so. But yeah, I thought it was, I don't know, just, I felt like making some eyes. All right, we'll talk to you next Wednesday night, everybody. Bye.